Good evening, guys. My name is Tommy and welcome to Northern Ear Reactions. I hope you're all okay. Tonight we're listening to a Patreon request from Adam Kunu, and he has got in touch and asked me to listen to Avenged Sevenfold and their song Buried Alive. So first of all, Adam, thank you very much for supporting the channel. I really do appreciate it. And if you guys want to get involved, I'll stick a link in the description section. You can get voting powers on which songs I do next. You can get producer level powers, which helps me decide which songs go to vote. And you can even do what Adam's done and get your very own reaction to pretty much any video on YouTube, providing it's not crazy long or going to get the channel into trouble because it's offensive or anything like that. So I'll stick a link in the description section. If you want to get involved in the Discord, basically we've got a community of people that are all music fans, all subscribers like you, hopefully. And if you want to get involved in the chat, then the link will be in the description section for that as well. I'm just going to jump straight in. This is Avenged Sevenfold and their song Buried Alive. Let me just bring up what you need to see. And let's just jump in. I'll see you in just under 7 minutes. Let's go. Nice.
Screaming, I'm much too loud. Take a look in the distance, try and see it all. Chances are that you might find that we share a common discomfort now. I feel I'm walking a fine line. Tell me only if it's real.
This bit is very, very nice.
I walked the fields through the fire, taking steps until I found solid ground. Followed dreams reaching higher, couldn't survive the fall. Much has changed since the last time, and I feel a little less certain now. You know I jumped at the first sign. Tell me only if it's real. Memories seem to fade. Wash my view away. Hey, I can't live in here for another
Okay. Okay.
Take it down now, burn it all out, throw you all around, get your hands off me. What's it feel like? Took the wrong route, watch it fall apart, now you're knocking at the wrong gate. For you to pay the toll, a price for you alone, the only deal you'll find, I'll gladly take your soul. While it seems sick, sober up quick, psycho lunatic, crushing you with hands off face. Shame to find out when it's too late, but you're all the same, trapped inside and fired out. Evil thoughts can hide, I'll help release the mind, I'll peel away the skin, release the dark within.
That was good.
This is now your life. Strike you from the light. This is now your life. Die buried alive. This is now your life. What's it feel like? Strike you from the light. This is now your life. What's it feel like? Die buried alive. Let me take in your soul. This is now your life. Die buried alive.
Oh, okay. Okay. That was Avenged Sevenfold, Buried Alive. That took a turn, didn't it? That took a real turn. I was about to say, after the two verses, just before the solo, I was about to say, okay, the song needs to do something else now. Don't get me wrong, it sounded good. I loved the, I nearly called it acoustic bit, but it's not acoustic, it was all electric, lighter parts. I really enjoyed that. I liked his voice, I liked his delivery. I still think he had that kind of nasally tone that I heard in the very first Avenged Sevenfold song that I heard, but it wasn't too bad in this song. It was all right. The chorus though was really good. I loved the chord progression. I love how the song suddenly had a heavier feel, a little bit more emphasis on the vocals, a little bit more emphasis on the drums, on the guitar. There was a bit more oomph in the song, and I enjoyed that. But I did feel like it needed to do something else, and it did. They did something else. The video described it as a face shredding solo, and it was good. I enjoyed it. Face shredding though, I don't know. If you've watched my videos before, I'm not a massive fan of like the super fast shredding on a guitar. I'd much prefer to hear a guitarist use space in a solo. You know, pick notes that mean something, pick note values that mean something, and give effect. Don't get me wrong, I'm not taking anything away from the super fast shredding guitar style, but just for me, I appreciate it more when it feels like there is a bit of soul put into a solo. So yeah, great solo, but it probably wasn't my favourite that I've heard. But the last bit of the song was really good. I almost stopped myself a little bit because I could feel my head going a little bit too much. But the whole "this is now your life" bit, "die buried alive," I just thought that had such a... It was almost like a tribal chant feel to it. Love it. I thought that was really, really good. Lyric-wise, it feels like someone is dealing with depression, or maybe not depression, but stress, worry. They're feeling a little bit in over the head kind of thing. They said take the time to listen when all the voices are too loud. He talks about taking a step back and looking at the bigger picture. You know, try to take in what's happening around you, be more aware of what's around you. And then he very quickly goes into, I can't take being here anymore. Um, I can't do it. The darkness, clever line, the darkness conceals the light. If you think about it, it doesn't happen because darkness is the natural state. Without any light, everything is dark. Dark is the default, if you like. It's light that overrides darkness. If you bring a light source into a space, it overrides darkness. So I thought that was a complete flip on what you'd expect to hear. The darkness conceals the light. It makes it feel like the darkness is more than just the default. It makes it feel like the darkness is actually making an effort to take over the light that is there, which I think just gives it a little bit more emotion. And it made me think for a little bit. That's such a powerful lyric, actually. And then the second bit sounds like he just ends up in hell. So I don't know what he's done to end up in hell. I don't know if I missed something in the song that tells me about he's done something that deserves him going to hell. But it sounds like he's in hell, and it sounds like the devil is speaking to him and saying, "Come to me." I think he says, "We'll reveal what's within. We'll peel away your skin and show the darkness inside." So basically saying, "Come on, I'll embrace this darkness that you've lived with all your life." And he says, "This is now your life. Die buried alive." And I don't know whether that whole buried alive imagery, it kind of feeds into what I've just said before about feeling it like you're in above your head, quite literally. So I think the buried alive bit is about how he was feeling before he ended up in hell. He felt like he was being buried alive because he just couldn't cope. And now he's gone down to hell. The devil is saying, "Come on, this is your eternity now." I enjoyed that. I really, really enjoyed it. And I'm really glad that there was a change up in the song. That was Avenged Sevenfold, Buried Alive. Adam, thank you very much for getting in touch. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. I really hope you've enjoyed the reaction. I really hope all of you have enjoyed the reaction, actually. And if you're brand new here, then thank you very much for tuning in. Have a look around the channel. We've got quite a lot of metal, actually. A few different playlists as well. So have a look around. And if you like what you see, then consider subscribing to the channel. I'd really appreciate that. We're only about 200 subs off 10,000 total subscribers. So that would be amazing if we could get to 10,000 pretty soon. It is coming up to the Northern Ear first birthday in, what are we on? The 9th. So in 6 days it is going to be 1 year old. I doubt we're going to get to 10,000 before the 15th of Feb. But never going to say never. Thanks very much for tuning in, and I'll see you again later on for another reaction. Until then, guys, have a good night, stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Take care.